We back. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. August 26th. The fight some of you want to see, some of you don't. That's Floyd Money Mayweather versus the notorious Conor McGregor. We working. Boxingego in the hat. You already know what it is. I want to know what you guys think. Conor McGregor, does he have adequate boxing skills to compete with a guy that's been in for 2 decades, 21 years, got robbed of a gold medal? Someone said the shit was sloppy. Let me know your thoughts. We working. Zero chance. Best fucking YouTube channel on YouTube. Or best fucking channel on YouTube, someone said. Thank you. He alright, he decent. Name a fighter Conor could beat in boxing. Who do you think? Can you think of anybody? Leave me them comments. Let's get some of them comments. Let's go. Shout out to Blender Bottle. They're not sponsoring this video, but I still fuck with you. Gotta get it right, buddy. Omar Chavez, please stop. Y'all crazy. Salka. Paulie. Oh, wow. It was a push down, it wasn't a... Paulie be talking super fast. Lomachenko. Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado's kind of big, though. And he's tough, but, I mean... Gabe Rosado, who he lost to Golovkin, Peter Quillin, David Lemieux, like massive punchers and champions, so I don't know. No jab, no distance. See, I think Conor's footwork, that's gonna be the real issue. Like all that tricky shit, like all the shit he was doing in the media day, and then the arms and all that, like that shit might be tricky for 2 or 3 rounds. You just gotta get used to it. But Floyd's he's gonna be gauging the distance, shooting the jab, and surveying the area, see what Conor could do. Victor Ortiz, I'll watch that fight. He should have brought Ortiz is southpaw. There's the boy Conor. I mean, he's in shape like always, and at least he looks like he's been dedicated for about a year or so. I mean, I commend him for that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like taking it serious. He looks like it. I don't know. You do fucking none. I want to wear the title. I want to win a title. I don't know. His media workout looked trash. He's in shape though. Conor's definitely in shape, but that's not really nothing to be surprised at. He's always in shape to me. Conor better than you, boy. Some of y'all Conor fans sound retarded. Like, it sounds like you want to be him, which is quite scary. Someone said Conor's better than you. Like, what? He has more money than me. That's cool. The fuck? Carnage going down. Body shot, 3rd round. A lot of people are saying this early stuff. I don't see the way Floyd's hands are set up, how he has brittle hands, and the fact that he surveys you and collects data for the first 3 rounds. I don't see him being that easy, like where he's just Floyd's gonna go bomb him out. I would actually be more impressed if Floyd gets him out of there in 3. I seen like Devin Alexander or somebody, he tweeted, oh, if Floyd don't get this dude out of here in 3 rounds, then he's tripping, or I'm gonna be disappointed. But I don't, me personally, with the size difference, the fact that he is a guy who's at least in the MMA known for having power, that's not realistic to me. 3 rounds, because the first round might be a filler, especially when you're not fighting a traditional boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are trying to set the expectations. Conor's still a fucking fighter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever disrespect that fact. He's a fighter. He's bigger than Floyd. He has a big head. He hasn't been stopped for, like, in terms of, like, from punches or strikes in the UFC. All of his losses are from submission. So he looks pretty tough in that regard. Now, if you get him on the mat and on some Nate Diaz where he hurt him and then choked him out, then that's something different. But Other than that, he seems pretty solid and tough. So I think a lot of people are doing a little bit extra, saying Floyd got to stop him in 2 rounds. Because, I mean, like, even Devin Alexander, not to throw shade, but he lost to Aaron Martinez. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, you lost every round to Amir Khan. So Amir Khan's not necessarily the biggest welterweight puncher. And Devin Alexander lost to them guys who aren't necessarily the best welterweight. So, I mean, each fight is each fight. Even though those are guys who were boxed throughout their life, it's still, Devin Alexander used to be pretty slick in there. So people have these false expectations. You still gotta, the moment you don't respect the sport will make you respect it. That's how I look at it. So if Floyd just goes in there foolish, then that wouldn't be a good look for him. He's the older fighter. He's the guy that's been less active because he retired after Berto. What am I drinking? Hold on, I just knocked something over. My bad. These are BCAs and just water. BCAs and water. Still ain't watch All Access. I've been busy, man. I gotta polish some shit up and then pack. What round will Conor gas out? 6 or 7, I think. He showed fatigue. And see, like, people, another reason, but aside from that, Conor's big, top heavy too, and I just see it being bad. Floyd systematically does stuff to get you tired by making you think, by making you move when you don't want to move, trying to catch him and, you know what I mean, trying to corner him. That's going to make you tired. The fact that Conor, no matter how confident he is, it's natural human instinct. Some people hide it better, but big moments like this, and when you know for a fact you're out of your comfort zone, stuff like that, nervousness and jitters, can take some energy from you. Chasing Floyd and trying to, like, wing shots and missing takes from you. Floyd stabbing you to the body takes energy from you. Like I said, the nervousness and jitters from being in an event this big and you're not in your octagon comfort zone. I think all that, you have to factor all that in. You have to factor all that in. I don't know so much with the weight cut, because I think featherweight, he looked like a zombie. He looked like a zombie at featherweight at the weigh-ins. He looked good on fight nights, but I think he had to kill himself. So I think this weight is probably a good weight, but it's still. Shout out to Alex Lugo. Do the shmoney dance. $2 super chat. He just donated. Appreciate that. But I mean, we'll see. Like I said, like, for me, I'll be glad when this fucking fight is over, because I'm sick of the radical fans. Like, if you're just a Conor fan or whatever, that's great. But I don't want to hear no excuses after the fact. If Conor wins, I'll tell you, I'll be like, I mean, if Conor wins, it's not going to be by outboxing. It's going to be by stopping Floyd, right? That's how I see it. I don't see Conor outboxing him. So that being said, if Conor wins, he's going to overpower and have done some damage to win, right? So if that happens, I'll in fact give him his props. I'm not picking that to happen, but if it does happen, it'll happen. But I'll be glad when this fucking fight is over, man, because these radical fans from seemingly out of nowhere, and I know a lot of these fans aren't boxing fans because they've not been on any previous video that I've seen from my channel, from other boxing channels. The usernames don't ring a bell, because if you've been doing this as long as me, I have a pretty good memory too. You'll start seeing some of the same names over and over in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? And some of these names I clearly haven't seen. It'd be like notorious Conor McGregor 69. Like, why would you put Conor McGregor in 69 as your username? Like, you know what I mean? I could tell a lot of these people aren't boxing fans. You know what I mean? And they're just coming out of the woodwork, and I could tell by the commentary that they're not boxing fans because they're trashing boxing. So I'll just be done I'll be glad when both sports get separated again. We go on, boxing fans, stay boxing fans. If you like some MMA like me, that's what I'm saying. It's not, like, everyone wants to make this boxing versus UFC bullshit. Boxing's my numero uno for me. I grew up on it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have a problem with MMA. You know what I mean? I still check for the stars. I respect the stars, you know what I mean? The Conors, the Cody Garbrands, Tyron Woodley, John Jones. You know what I mean? I respect these guys. DC. Uriah Faber is from NorCal like me. Most of my family's from Sacramento. So, you know what I'm saying? I've watched a good amount of UFC too, but people keep making this separation. People keep making this like boxing versus UFC, and it's just annoying because people always do this no matter what the genre is. Like, I remember, if you guys know R&B music, Brandy and Monica finally did that song because they joined forces. People kept pitting them against each other. Like, who's better? This people, like, growing up, people used to be like, who's better, Prince or Michael Jackson or MC Hammer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why can't you like MC Hammer and like Prince and like Michael Jackson? You know what I'm saying? If people do that, boxing versus UFC. But someone said that boy is mine. That's funny. But you know what I mean? Like, people keep making this division and shit. The nation's already divided. Look at the Charlottesville bullshit. The nation's already divided. I just want to see some good entertainment, see what both fighters bring, and that's it. You know what I mean? But I could tell that's not everybody doesn't think like me, because like I said, they're kind of a lot of fans, at least because I have popular pages on Instagram. We got almost 70,000 there, about to hit 100,000 on here. You know what I mean? Facebook 20,000 plus. So I see tons of comments on the daily, and there's a lot of separation. There's a Conor post, even if it's a joke, you know what I'm saying? They taking it to heart, like, fuck you guys, and you'll do none, and fuck, boxing is dead. And the only reason people are even talking about boxing is because Conor. Like, wow, okay. The funny thing is, some of y'all are true idiots. Someone just said, you are biased as ever, or some shit like that. Why would you come onto somebody's live stream that you think is biased? Or people who say, oh, you're racist, you're biased. Why do you check out what racist or biased people, or people who don't agree with you or think like you, why are you even on their live streams? Why do you check? Why do you tune in? Like, I really don't do that. I don't do that. If it's something I don't like, I don't fuck with it. Shout out to my moderators holding it down. We working. Because they're 12-year-old virgins, quite possibly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I never understood that. Like I said, I make money on the internet, but I'm not an internet. I wouldn't consider myself like an internet person. Like, I've never just woke up and be like, you know what? Let's talk shit to Justin Bieber, and just be like, yeah, fuck you, Biebs. I ain't a believer. You're a bitch. You're a fucking. That's not me. I don't do that. And that's never been. That doesn't even interest me. Like, when I was growing up, we used to prank call people. Like, that's the extent of it. We're like, what's your favorite scary movie, Sydney? You know what I mean? That shit was fun. Not this internet talk shit bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, you're fucking biased. You're name one racist thing I said. What did I say that was racist? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, in Charlottesville, motherfuckers is, but I'm racist. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we used to prank call. What's your boyfriend? How's your boyfriend, Steve? We just call, fuck you, and hang up or something stupid. Not this internet bullshit y'all be on. But to each his own, you know what I mean? It's a different generation. A lot of kids on this motherfucker. I blame some of you dumbass parents for giving your kids cell phones and shit when they're 6. Now they know how to operate this shit, and that's all they do. Be in class, not learning shit, and like, yeah, fuck you, Boxingego. You racist piece of shit. Oh, fuck yeah, you like dicks, Canelo, fucking Mayweather, dance for me, boy. Like, that's corny, man. Y'all corny as fuck. What's your favorite scary movie, Sydney? You sound like an idiot. Someone said you sound triggered. I'm perfectly fine. I go right back to normal. This is a live stream. We gotta entertain. We gotta put on. I'm not triggered because after this, I'm gonna get off, look at my bank statement. All my bills are paid, and then I'm gonna go back on with life. Probably get something to eat, work on some stuff, pack for my trip, and we keep it moving. You sound triggered. I could tell some of y'all are cornballs just by that triggered shit. You know, you're a fucking tool, buddy. You're being a tool, man. Oh, fuck yeah. You sound triggered. Triggered your ass. Like Ken Kniff from Connecticut. Automated piece of shit. Yeah, I'm real triggered. Sup, Boxingego, you're the best boxing YouTuber, but I'm an MMA fan more than boxing. That's respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with MMA fans. The people I have a problem, just over the top, even boxing fans, just the over the top shit. Like Canelo versus Golovkin. You guys do realize you got to pick somebody if you're going to make a prediction. You know what I'm saying? Either Canelo's going to win or Golovkin's going to win. I say Canelo's going to win, and these radical fans, oh yeah, you love Canelo. You're sucking that ginger dick. What? Like, because I don't pick who you're picking or who you want me to pick, because I see the fight different. That's weird stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it boxing, talk boxing. Yeah, I'll be in Nebraska. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm not missing historic fights. Like, see, and that's the thing. All these people call so-and-so runners and shit. I'm not gonna say I'm a boxing historian, because I can't tell you. I'm not Burt Sugar, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I know enough about boxing, and it's been a passion of mine. So me personally, being able to do something I enjoy doing, I want to be there for historic moments. Like, you know what I mean? Like War Kovalev, to me, the first one especially, I went to both, but both of them I covered as media, and they were classic. You know what I mean? Especially the first one, that was a classic fight. War was in some trouble, bounced back, controversy, you know what I mean? So I want to be there for those moments, and luckily I'm blessed with the help of you guys and stuff to be in a position where I can do that. And Terrence Crawford has a chance to be undisputed. I don't recall off the top of my head the last person that has been undisputed. Maybe Jermaine Taylor, Bernard Hopkins, I don't know, I don't remember. But it's been quite some time, so yeah, I'll be there, because I want to kind of be a part of history. Like, stuff like that, undisputed, becoming undisputed, has been forgotten over the years. You know, oh, boxing is a business. That's what everyone says, the same bullshit. Boxing is a business. That's why Rigondeaux doesn't fight Lomachenko. Because Lomachenko, why? He's the A-side. Boxing is a, like, no. They can fight. Rigondeaux said he'll come up to his weight. Even Conor McGregor is telling him to fight. Wow. Wow. Y'all want to see it? Say, if y'all put Death Row East in the comment section, I'll show you right now that Conor McGregor wants it. Just put Death Row East and I'll get this shit cracking. Put Death Row East in the comment if y'all want to see that. I told you we're going to establish a new government. Oh, Death Row East. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay. I told you, man, it's out with that old dumb shit. Tank Davis. I mean, Tank's in his division, so you could say, oh, why doesn't Tank fight him? But he's saying that he wants to see it. It's a good fight, classic fight. All right, Death Row East. Y'all asked for it. All right, look at Rigondeaux's page. Death Row East. Come to Death Row. I told you we we're going to establish a new government. Shout out to Boxingego Cubano. Follow them.
That's it. Yeah, like, hey, sign that Rigo fight. Get on that. That's it.
Did you see Lomachenko reach out to you on Twitter?
Yeah, like, hey, sign that Rigo fight. Get on that. That's it.
Bam. Death Row East. Death Row West. That boy Conor McGregor said, he said, yeah, I seen Lomachenko call me out. Sign that Rigo fight. Get on that. Get on that. I love my job, man, because listen, Boxingego, Death Row East, Death Row West, West Side. Because, do you know that I told y'all in January, tell the truth. Tell the truth. It wasn't going to be a good year for y'all, and that's what it's been. Because, like, no longer can you do the dumb shit in boxing where I think circa Mayweather Pacquiao before that fight, it was anything goes in boxing. It was like complete anarchy. You could just say some crazy shit and people don't even know shit about boxing, but they're arguing who would win. Mayweather, Pacquiao couldn't break down a fight to save their life. We done with that days. 2017 has been a great year, phenomenal year for boxing, and you can't just say this shit no more. People want to see more. And like I said, I talk about, I'm like, man, Lomachenko, he's talented, but let's see him fight Rigondeaux because that'll prove something. Roy Jones said it. Now you have an Irishman and Conor McGregor saying it. So when I say it, motherfuckers say, oh, you're racist. Oh, you're biased. You hate Lomachenko. So Conor McGregor's racist too. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just do that anymore. That old we don't like what you're saying, so you're racist. That shit doesn't fly anymore because you have people from all different backgrounds, national origins, creeds, and they're all saying the same thing. People want that. Go to Lomachenko's page. I can show you right now. I got a super chat. I know. I seen it, but we getting these thoughts out too. Shout out to B. Pauly. Do the shmoney dance. He just donated $5. He said, fuck the haters. Ego is the best at this shit. Not because I like the channel, but because the evidence supports. Look at the numbers. See, and that's the thing. I appreciate that to B. Pauly. Shout out to you. The numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I've been at this for a while, God willing, and I never had no cosigner. I never wrote for anybody except for Boxingego.com. I've never penned one article for anybody, right? I didn't even finish college, so I didn't go and get a journalism degree, right? I didn't have a cosigner like, you know what I mean, like Al Bernstein or like a mentor, or, you know what I'm saying, like a fucking Paulie Malignaggi. I never had nobody put me on like, oh, hey, check this kid out and be on their podcast. This was from the ground up. This is the American dream. I never liked you anyway, pretty motherfucker. I am the American dream with this shit. You know what I mean? Oh, the other thing, I never had a multi-channel network. You know what I mean? Some of y'all don't know the YouTube talk, but majority of probably your favorite YouTubers, and this is no slight to them because anybody can get it how they have to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm telling you my experience. Me, I ain't never signed no network deal because they take your money, and that's what I'm not for. I don't care if that works for you and that's the best look for you, but I'm not having nobody take my money. You know what I mean? Because when you sign to a network, I get offers all the time. I can show you emails right now. These YouTube networks, these multi-channel networks, they say, oh, we'll do this and this, but they can't specifically tell you what they'll do for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can't tell you your views will increase by X amount. You know what I mean? Plus, they're taking a cut. I'm cool. We do it the old-fashioned way, from the ground up. This is like the old school. If this was boxing, this would be a 15-rounder. We'll just make our way and come through the game and kick, like Pac said. At first, we like, we are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. He said 2 weeks later, you see they throwing salami in the hotel room, eating, feasting. And then you like, I'm picking the lock, and then I'm coming through blasted. So, man, we did it the old school way. We didn't sign to nobody, let nobody take a cut of the money. We just kept this in-house and built. That's just what it is. Someone said kill Brooke impression, basically. So hear me in my eye, basically. I love you, Boxingego. Keep up the great work. Shout out from LA. Shout out to LA, second home. California love, man. Basically. Yeah, man, we just working. We just having fun with this boxing. Basically. Why are you gonna say Rigo needs to fight Loma and he's been calling him out every single day, making Marvel type comic books and shit? Man, I gotta find the fantastical Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh man, hold on, let me show y'all. Hold up. I don't know what Canelo did to this man. I don't know what Canelo did with the punches, yo. But explain this. I seen the super chat. I'll get to it in a second. What is this? Look at what Chavez posted. What? What? What are up? What is this? Fantastical! I don't know, man. That looked kind of weird to me. Canelo's in good shape, though. This is Canelo Ego Weight Watchers, aka Ill. Canelo look beast shape. Oh, see, this why I'll be glad when the fight's over, man. This dude, look at this comment. The guy you're making fun of is the best fighter on the planet. He would smoke all boxers in seconds. So shut your fucking mouth and give the guy respect he deserves. 49-1, right? And this is a picture on his profile. Y'all be posting, y'all worse than animals, man. Like, if you like Conor, that's cool. But this is on your profile page, and you telling me to shut the fuck, man. Let me stop for the BLTs or whatever come at me. The BLT group or whatever. But oh, look at this dude from the Charlottesville. Look at him doing the Hail Hitler, and then someone flipped him off and busted on him. Bust him, booyah! Why did he look at this dude just he hit him with that Conor McGregor, that Crumlin. Oh my god, look at his that motherfucker look like Ratatouille. See? You want to be racist, it's real out here. You might get dealt with. You might get cracked. Look at his face. Stuart Little. Oh my god, look at his hair. That's when Triple G was hitting David Lemieux, when he had that silly haircut and his hair was flopping around. Oh my god, look. He put that Golovkin strength in that Jamal Charlo. Bow, look. This how the punch travel. Booyah! 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 Look at his hair. That looked like Harry Pothead. Harry Potter's degenerate brother, Harry Pothead. See? There's a cost to being racist, though. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Hey, what in the fuck is this, dog? Watch. I'm gonna show y'all this. Don't blame. Hey, I'm gonna warn y'all. If y'all squeamish, don't look at this shit. So count to 5. Somebody count to 5, and then I'm gonna click it. If you squeamish, don't watch this next part, cause this shit is disgusting. Somebody count to 5. All right, don't. If you eating, stop. Oh. What the fuck? I'm gonna throw up. Don't look, y'all. Hold on, let me get it. I don't know what the fuck that was, to be honest. Hey, shout out to my dude from Sweden. Conor McGregor really started a movement with that training. Watch. Some dude from a boxing friend from Sweden sent me this, and he on that Conor training. What?
Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication.
What the fuck?
Hard work, dedication. Hard work.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What is that? Oh, he killing it though, right? Get it. He was killing it, right? Yeah, his elbow is fucked. He is squid. He got tentacles. Look, Conor got handles. He could dribble. Oh shit. Conor's killing it, right? We working, man. Follow me, man. We post funny shit. Hang out. Look, we about to be at 70,000, B. We almost at 70,000. 70,000. I'll be at 70,000 before Terrence Crawford fight, probably. Boxingego, at Boxingego, man. Make sure you follow me. Man, y'all know what it is. We just having some fun with this game. Came into the game. I did a Terrence Crawford edit too. I don't know if y'all want to see that. I can't really play this song because of copyright reasons, but that boy Bud is a beast. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm cool. about? Bud got hands, man. You know, take it easy. Oh, he still caught him. Yeah. He's fucking them up, man. Hold on, man, because we can't have no copyright. Buzz kicking ass and taking names. Oh my gosh. Terrence Crawford is a... Look at that. Oh my God. Did y'all see... Listen to me. Did y'all see that head, body, head hooks? That dude is talented. Crawford's a beast. What's next for Pac-Man? Shit. I don't know, maybe Jeff Horn and that's it. Shout out, do the shmoney dance. Chris Price just donated $2 super chat. Casuals are on borrowed time. LOL. That's true. A short amount of time, they can go crawl back into their hole. Fire edit. Yeah, check. Follow me on Instagram at Boxingego. We'll be at 70,000 shortly. And y'all can hear the actual music. I can't really play it like that because it has a Tupac song, and YouTube be tripping if they detect the songs. They don't be trying to pay me and shit. It's the jam. Now, one of you idiots just said, "What are you drinking, piss?" When I just revealed that I was drinking BCAs. But the concerning part is if your piss is this color, then you need to get off them sodas. If your piss is this fucking color, like this, y'all pee out, it looks like this. This is like almost like radioactive. You might want to get checked. You probably burning like Usher. I'm just trying to give y'all help. If your piss is this color, like damn. Yeah, I'm Marquez. I'm drinking piss. Fuck out of here. Y'all just be saying whatever in them comment sections. Who am I picking in what upcoming fight? I don't know what you just said. The upcoming fight. Which one? Why so many weird racist MMA fans? I don't know. Oh, exactly, ego. Canelo versus Triple G. I've been on record telling you who I'm picking. I'm picking Canelo. These are BCAs. Anyway. BCAs. This ain't a sponsor either. I'm just showing you for whoever asked the question. BCAs. About to get back on my shit. About to get on my shit for real. You disrespect Juan Manuel Marquez. Why? By speaking the fact. He did drink his own pee. How's that disrespect? See, that's what's wrong with this generation. You say something truthful. He admits on HBO 24/7 he was drinking pee. So how did I disrespect him? And if you actually watch my videos, you would know he's one of my favorites and one of my counterpunchers. He disrespected himself by drinking his own fucking piss. How did I disrespect him? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even make sense. Drinking piss is good for you? Well, I'm not doing it. There's a lot of things that are good for you. Well, you can do that. Drink all the piss to your little heart's content. I'm not drinking no urine. Yeah, he was drinking it, but I'm just, so you, see, some of y'all too prideful. You know what I mean? Think with me, corazon and shit. Like, it doesn't work like that. You can't blame me because he drank piss. and then say, oh, you disrespected a legend. I disrespected him for talking about something he did? That doesn't even make sense. I didn't tell him to drink his own piss. He chose to do that. I didn't pee and serve him and say, hey, it's apple juice. He chose to drink his own pee. What are you talking about? Crawford versus Thurman? That's a good question. That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. I think Crawford and Spence and Thurman will probably be his most difficult fights up there at 47. Just because they're big welterweights and big punchers. And we got to see how Crawford can take a punch at 47. He did get hurt by Gamboa, so, I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the question if someone lands right at 47 to hurt him. But the thing is, you got to hit him to hurt him. So, it is what it is. Crawford, skill for skill, he's hard to match, especially doing the ambidextrous shit. I'm not saying he wouldn't be a good fighter if he didn't, but the fact that he has that in his arsenal is insane, that he can just go southpaw and arguably fight better out of that stance. That's a real advantage to him, because a lot of orthodox fighters have problems with it. So obviously it's something he's done all his life to be this good at it. Lomachenko versus Tank. It's a tough fight. Experience obviously goes to Lomachenko. Some people think Lomachenko would dog Tank, but I think that could be a very good fight. I don't think he would be as eager to show. It would be more of a Gary Russell performance. I don't think he'd be as eager to showboat and be like knocking on Tank's head and stuff, because Tank has too much power to be playing around in there. But I think that's to me that's the best fight at 130, unless you're talking out of 130 pounders. Second best was Miguel Berchelt, and then I'm not including Rigondeaux because he's not a 130 pounder per se, but obviously he said he'll move up to 30, so I want to see that. So those are my top picks for 130. Do I drink Henny if I feel like it? ES News said Jose Aldo KOs Jeff Horn. I mean, I never seen Jose Aldo really box, so I can't say that. Horn, he proved to be resilient, better than people thought, so I'm not going to say no MMA fighter's just going to KO him like that, like it's some easy work. See, I keep it fair. I keep it a buck. Some people probably expect me to just go in on Jeff Horn, but, I mean, there's nothing to go in on him. He fights his style, and he did better than people thought, so you got to give him credit. Jose Aldo got knocked out in 13 fucking seconds by Conor McGregor, so if you're going to say he's easy work, that's kind of foolish. And he's only been with Robert Garcia for a very minimal amount of time, so it's not like his boxing is going to significantly improve. Like Maidana, it took several fights. Like, he was getting caught by Jesus Soto Caras, but he got better. By the time he fought Josecito, he had a fight in Argentina, and then he fought Broner, and then he fought Floyd. So he had several fights with Robert Garcia after the Devin Alexander fight to work on his jab and his conditioning and shit like that. That's camp after camp. Jose Aldo, he's not going to just have 2 weeks with Robert Garcia and now he's this phenomenal boxer. Who's the moderator? Why? What is it? Is there somebody in here bothering people? Do you think Julius Indongo is too tall for his weight class? No, I don't do that. Jeffrey Matabula fought Donaire at like 122 and he was damn near 6 feet tall. If your tall ass and lanky ass can make the weight, then fuck it. You're not too tall. That's really what it's about. If you can't make the weight, then you're too tall. Who's a big puncher? Oscar Valdez versus Tank Davis, 2 different divisions. Oscar's at 126, the champion. Plus, aside from that, I think if Top Rank's gonna work with Mayweather Promotions, it seems like they would make the Lomachenko fight over Oscar Valdez, a guy from a lower weight division, when they're both champions at 130, Loma and Tank. Mariaga gave Valdez a hard time while he was fighting at his weight class, 126. Loma versus Rigondeaux, make it. I mean, it's really nothing else to talk about. Either they want to make the fight or they don't. Rigondeaux's been on his throat, on his neck, calling him out. Let's see it. Nobody's fighting Gilberto Zordo Ramirez. I don't think that's true. He was injured for most of, I think it was 2016, and he came back in April and had a fight. So I don't really think it's a matter of him being avoided. He was on the sidelines for his own reason. You know what I'm saying? I think he's about to fight Jesse Hart anyway, and that's a good fight. Dillian White versus that Malcolm Tan dude. I don't know. I would pick Dillian White. I don't know enough about Tan. I've seen some of his old fights, but I don't know enough about him to where he's been, I guess you could say. Jorge Linares beats Mikey Garcia. I don't know that for certain. I think Linares can box his ass off in his combinations, but what he struggles with is like in the Antonio DeMarco fight. You know what I'm saying? Antonio DeMarco was like tough. He's like an Adrian Granados did to Amir Imam, and that's what he didn't like. He didn't like that constant pressure and a tough guy that wouldn't go away. And in later rounds in the trenches, he kind of looked bad. And Linares had another fight recently in the UK. I forgot. It's in the last year or so, and he fought in the UK, and I don't think he looked all that great in that fight either. Mikey Garcia kind of pressured Broner, you know what I mean, pressured him enough to make Broner gun shy, and that was at 140. So if he could pressure Broner and take Broner's best shots at 140, then I would have to say at 35 he could probably pressure Linares, and that's where he struggles. But he'd have to box smart because Linares can box. Linares is kind of big. Yeah, I've seen him in Vegas. He has some power. He's big. Do I like Gabe Rosado? Sure, why not? Gabe Rosado's a warrior. Yeah, I think Charlie Z follows me on Twitter. Like, he was just, when the Amir Khan and the Anthony Joshua rumor shit was going on, he tweeted me. Like, he responded to my tweet about it. And he was like, yeah, I think Amir and his wife should work it out. So, and then I looked and I seen it. I was like, is that Charlie Zelandov? And then it said he follows me. So I was like, oh, wow. What else y'all want to talk about? Rigondeaux and Lomachenko is set. Let's see it. I don't think Rosado has a fight coming up. But I thought he beat Martin Murray, to be honest. J-Rock's fighting Tony Harrison, that's solid. They both took kind of recent losses. Man, follow the movement, man. I'm about to get out of here, get something to eat. I still got a pack. I just wanted to touch in. Shout out y'all guys. Thank you for the super chats. I might come on later. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you get the likes up. Hit the likes. We already hit over 100. This was just a chill session. Not too much people are talking about. Lucas Matisse and Amir Khan, that's a great fight, but I don't think Khan should take it. Like, if like as a boxing fan, make it, because I don't care. But if I was like in Khan's corner, I wouldn't tell him to take Lucas Matisse. The way he pressured Manuel Taylor in his first fight at welterweight, Khan's, you gotta, even though he went to 55 for Canelo, you gotta keep in mind that he's a fairly new welterweight. He has like 3 fights at welter, and he's coming off a bad Canelo knockout. So I wouldn't fight no Lucas Matisse straight off of that with the long layoff and surgery. You gotta see and make sure things are in order, so to speak. Ego Mafia, Ego Army, man, we working. Matisse Broner, same thing. I don't know if Broner, should take it coming off the Mikey Garcia loss, because I think that kind of hurt his heart losing after he said all that about Mikey. Tank will stop Gary Russell. It's a good fight. Let me know what you guys think and what else you want to see from the channel. Hit the like button. I might do another live stream later, depending on what the viewership's looking like and what else I got going on. I still, like I said, I got to pack. I already got my flight in my room. I don't know if I'm gonna rent a car. But see, this is what they did. The actual fight, everything else is where Terrence Crawford lives. It's in Omaha. But then the actual fight's not in Omaha. It's like 58 minutes away. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cause like normally I just Uber around for the most part. But I don't know what no Uber fucking an hour away is gonna cost. So it might be more practical to rent a car. We'll figure it out. Cotto versus Jermell Charlo. That ain't happening. I don't think Cotto's trying to fight nobody like that. That's just what it is. What did Skip Bayless say? He said put him in his place. Joseph Parker, he's solid. He still has some developing to do. Where he won the title, Andy Ruiz fight, that was a close fight. You know what I'm saying? It really could have went either way. Cotto Kamagai, what about it? Like Mike Tyson said, what about it? What about it? No, I seriously doubt it. What about it? Go to Dallas Barbecue next time you in BK. Yes, I don't know if you said it before, but someone else told me to go there, so it must be good. Tank Davis stops Lomachenko. Let's see it. That's what I'm about. Joseph Parker needs to be in the UK to progress. Yeah, he just has to stay active and fight the Huey Furies, Amir Mansours, and stuff like that. But I would pick all the major players at heavyweight to beat him at the moment. You know what I mean? I don't think he has David Tua power. I actually thought he had more power. I mean, Andy Ruiz is tough, so maybe I'm just saying that. But even the Raz Kalaga guy or whatever his name was, he didn't stop either of them. So I think maybe I thought his power is a little bit overstated. Yeah, Andre told me, I got the interview. He told me he wants Lomachenko. I mean, not Lomachenko, David Lemieux. He said he would move up to 160 and take a tune-up like that. So he called him a tune-up. Let's see it. David Lemieux got cracks. So that'd be a good fight. Cecilia Baracus, she's pretty and she can scrap. She needs more attention. But she has to probably fight in the States. She's fighting at home, Sweden or wherever she's from. Norway or wherever. I'm about to get out of here though. Finish up. It's been real. Holla at the kid.